we have arrived in Canberra.
This is the comedy section. That's my Disney area up there. So this side is the dramas.
So apparently we haven't even got to the good section yet. So can we see what the good section is? Oh! They call us tapeheads, a nostalgic breed of video hoarders. I'm on a quest to find some of the biggest physical media collections in the world. To find those long-lost films that have only survived on the VHS format. So join me and my crew as we take a look at some of the most insane collections. Dust off those VCRs, it's playback time. Alright, we have arrived in Canberra and I am at a guy's place called Harley Julian, who has an awesome collection. We haven't seen it yet, but here we go. Hey buddy.
Hey, how you going?
Harley, how you doing, man?
Good, thanks.
Hope
You're not too cold?
Oh, Canberra, man, it's always cold, right?
Cold and wet.
Yeah.
So I originally started collecting beta tapes back in the 80s when I was a teenager, and they started phasing them out of the video shops. I think early 2000s I got rid of that because I couldn't get a player anymore and it was time to move on. Digital's coming. This is the comedy section. I've got most areas broken up into genres.
I've not seen this in such good condition, actually. Most of the time I find this, it is wrecked. And I dare say because it was played a lot, yeah.
Joe Dante classic.
It was pretty popular.
It's probably at the top for me, this one.
Yeah.
It really is. Like, probably.
It's a great movie.
That's
Well,
its original purple case.
Yeah, and they played it well. Oh, King Ralph! Cool, man. Great flick.
John Goodman.
The reason that I did get back into videos again, I wanted to convert our marriage videos that we've had for years onto DVD, and my daughter at the time had never seen a VHS player before, so then I got a load of kids videos for free.
And that's how you got back into it?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Now it's just gone full on from there.
Wow, geez, they keep going all the way up here. Oh, right, man. This is cool.
I reckon that's the best hockey movie ever made.
It's big in Canada.
Is
It's
it?
massive in Canada.
Bigger than Youngblood?
I'd say so.
Gods must be crazy. We all watched this growing up, right? Didn't we?
Oh, they wouldn't make anything like that anymore.
Nah. I mean, it'd be considered racism, surely,
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
Sure.
These days, racism, totally.
You guys seen this one?
Oh, what?
School Spirit?
Wow, look at that artwork, man.
It's amazing.
Wow.
And he
Crazy.
he comes back as a ghost and he turns invisible by doing this. Yeah.
Oh, it is too. Yeah, this is insane. That's got to be the best artwork I've seen, I reckon. You go on massive road trips to get them?
Yeah, I'm ready to go at any time. One of the loads I got was from the Blue Mountains, and it was from a guy that used to own a video shop / news agency, and he kept the whole collection. And each load's different, so someone might have collected horror and sci-fi, someone might have been into B-grade action, and you can get an insight to what they were collecting. That's my Disney area up there, like mainly old school Disney stuff and the newer stuff towards here.
Yeah. Oh, that's a cool, really cool Disney collection. Definitely.
What would be your favourite of the Disney tapes, you reckon?
Tron's pretty cool.
Where's Tron now?
You got 2 copies of Tron up there.
Yeah, one's I think it's a UK release, so I kept that because it looked pretty cool, but it's still a proper X-rental. It was just brought out in a small case.
Everyone bags out the Disney tapes, but if you know what you're talking about, it's not all just sell-through copies of
Little Mermaid.
Oh,
Little
that-
Mermaids
and
and all that
It's
stuff.
all these lost movies that haven't made their way to DVD
Yeah.
or streaming.
Yeah.
So
That's an interesting cover.
You wouldn't think that to be a Disney film, you know what I mean?
no way.
And like I say, I've sold a Disney tape before for $40, you know, so anyone who says Disney's not worth anything doesn't know what they're talking about. They're obviously just talking about...
Well, that's all the hype about
Sell-through
Diamond release ones, and
This is one I've always wanted to watch, but I haven't been able to. The Black Hole. That looks cool. I reckon that'd be real fun. Have you watched that?
Yeah.
You have? Did you like it?
That was Disney's answer to Star Wars. I
Yeah.
believe. Robert Forster. I think Ernest Borgnine.
Oh, I can't remember.
I think.
Robert Forster, Ernest Borgnine.
It's another one
You're really
of
good with those actors' names, aren't you, man?
It's pretty exciting for me because I'm into every sort of genre, and if it's good quality stuff that I haven't got before, I'll still keep it and then watch it later. Whoa! Well, this, believe it or not, is one of my favourite areas.
Sick.
So this side is the dramas. All the road shows are up the top, and a few other of the big clams.
So you've got them in genre and label. So
Yeah.
you've got a genre section, and then within that genre you've got all your labels together. I love this. How cool is that look?
Oh, Das Boot, the German film.
Stereo gold.
Well, there's fabulous movies from every genre, really.
Exactly, yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
and when you get big giant loads of videos, it's hard to get rid of them.
Look at the artwork on that.
Oh, I love the file app art. It's the best.
Fucking amazing.
I've got a lot of Pommy dramas and stuff that I'm
Oh, that's
really
depressing
into.
as hell, that movie.
I know, it's bad,
Super-
isn't it?
Super depressing. It's like the war zone.
That's the one thing I like about more modern VHS is that the British movies that they were doing.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the dramas and comedies were really, really good.
Yeah. When you go and get these loads of tapes, how big are we talking? Like, how many tapes are we talking that you normally bring
The
back?
biggest load that I've got, and that's trailer as high as I could possibly get, 6,000 or 7,000 tapes.
Wow. So apparently we haven't even got to the good section yet. So can you see what the good section is like? Oh, lights. Wow. Oh. Wow, where do I start? Man.
The horror and sci-fi are together in one section, so that it starts from this wall here, and then on this wall is the rest of it.
The Witching. Man, I haven't seen half of this stuff. What? Wow. That's cool. What is that?
I've never actually seen it
You
yet,
haven't watched
so
it? Orson Welles.
it's on the watch list.
That looks cool, man.
Another
Looks
one of
like
the
a
cool,
cult
yeah.
type thing. Sick. You got a nice copy of Wizards here too.
Yeah,
Awesome.
it's quite an interesting animation.
It's the same guy who did Fritz the Cat, isn't it?
Yeah, Ralph Bakshi.
Apparently this is mega rare. I was told when I first started collecting. RoboForce.
Never heard of it.
Never seen it.
Never seen
Must
it.
be mega
Ever.
rare.
Wow, that
Yeah.
looks crazy.
It's
That looks so weird.
it's a really, really good movie
It's
as
like
well.
embossed lettering on the front too. Silver embossed lettering and
Yeah,
stuff.
it is. Yeah.
That's crazy. I've never ever seen that in the
No,
history of video stores.
no, me neither. It looks
Wow.
rad too.
Does look pretty cool.
It's really interesting too.
You said you grew up in Brisbane, Queensland?
Yep.
And how did you find that with a lot of the tapes that were banned there?
Well, I didn't notice at the time because I was a teenager, but it's only recently since I started collecting again, which about 4 years ago, I've started discovering all the titles that I never saw that were in Queensland. So it was more extensive than, the Video Nasties. I think there was only like 40 or 50 titles or something, but I think in Queensland it was hundreds.
I haven't seen this cover before. Is this the only one we have here?
You know what? I think it was banned in Queensland because I never saw it in a video store in the 80s. I only
I've
saw
never seen
Slumber
this.
Party Massacre 2.
We've never seen this. That,
Yeah, Slumber
I used
Party
to have a copy
Massacre
of it.
2 is on CBEX
Yeah,
Fox
CBS
up there.
Fox.
This must be rare as, man, because I can't say I've seen this.
I reckon it's
tape
super rare, like
before.
Sleepaway Camp even. Like Sleepaway
Yeah.
Camp's super hard to come by.
It is, yeah.
So these are a couple of New Zealand releases I've recently got. The Evil Dead 2 New Zealand release there,
Wow.
next to the
Huh.
Aussie release. I'm saying it hasn't faded just looking at it, and it was brought out in white.
I'd say, yeah, you're probably right.
It's hard to
It's a
tell.
bit hard to tell, but it looks like it
It
is.
doesn't look like it's faded, but
Yeah.
it still looks pretty cool.
That's fucking amazing. Huh. That's cool. Fuck
And
yeah.
I've got a... That's Trick or Treat.
Oh, that movie, man.
So
Holy
the left
crap.
one is the New Zealand release.
That left art I've never seen.
Me neither.
Used in any other territory.
That's my video, classics, horror, sci-fi.
Oh, what? No. I've never seen this.
It's really, really
Oh,
good.
as in, like, I've seen the film, but I've never seen... I had no idea it was released on Video Classics Gold. That's sick.
It's really, really hard to find with a good
Wow.
slick on it.
Wow.
So that's trimmed. But eventually I'd like to get a good slick, but it's...
You'll
mega
find a
hard.
lot of these are trimmed because they
Up
sat
there?
higher out.
Yeah.
So a lot of the time they would just get completely mashed
Yeah,
on top
yeah.
and then they'd have to trim it.
I think that's the thing about videos, that they brought so many titles out. Video was around for so long. The depth of titles that were brought out, there's always something new you can find.
There's your difference between a rental and a sell-through. One's smaller and one will play a lot better than the other.
Yeah.
And it's always I mean, you can feel it in the weight of the tape, you know, like the tape is just so much heavier with the rental. So I don't know what they did, but they cheaped out when they went to... Oh, wow, what is that? Holy moly.
I can't say I've seen it, but
How
it's
cool
got
does
cool
that look,
artwork.
man? Wow.
Your missus must be very patient.
She is, but I have to be diligent. They still only tolerate it. Because what?
It's like videotape and family don't mix.
Because she goes, you've taken over the whole house. All I want is 2 shelves with a couple of cups up. And I go, babe, we've got the whole house. She goes, you don't realise your whole video is taken up. It's in the bedrooms, it's in the living room, it's from the floor to the ceiling,
And
everywhere.
all she wants is to put a couple of...
We're going to have a look at some video cleaning machines, industrial machines.
So these are the ones they used to have in the video shops. I've got a tape in there.
Because they'd use these to rewind them too, I think, did they?
Probably.
Oh wow, cool. Sick. Take the tape out.
So it does clean.
I was a teenage
It
werewolf.
cleans and polishes the tape, gets the mold off. Fully working. I think I got one of them from one of the last Video Easies that was shutting down in
Yeah, right.
Sydney last year. So they had one in the cupboard that's been sitting there for 12 years or something.
Did you drive to Sydney for that?
Yeah.
Far out. How's it work? Can you show us how it works?
So it retensions the tape at the end. There's a little bit in there that polishes and takes all the grime off.
Alright, cool.
It's called a burnisher, so yeah. Pretty cool bit of old technology.
Alright, yeah.
I've seen most people in the videos don't seem to give up very quickly, so I don't know if it's a passing phase. I think there's so many components to it, like there's the artwork, investigating the titles and the different releases and the history behind everything. It makes you get more passionate about the whole thing over time.
So right now we're on our way to a recyclable centre here in Canberra. Harley is taking us there. Apparently they've got a bunch of tapes, so we'll see what they've got. That rain is so loud.
It's the tiniest camera known to man. Normally you've got the big VHS
Man,
rig.
I know, it's too
And
tiny.
no, this thing.
It's cool, huh? Holy crap, is that a whole nother wall down there of tapes?
So they used to have the whole length going,
Of tapes?
yeah,
Across, all the way across. Alright. Oh, can I have that?
Yeah.
Oh, yes!
my old copy.
Is it?
Are you serious? Yeah, because he'd mentioned it a while ago.
Fuck yeah.
I thought you got it. Oh, yeah, there you go. Perfect, dude.
I'll have 2 of these.
It's a classic. Jay Underwood from Not Quite Human. It's
Yeah,
a
man.
Classic. Absolute classic, man. Sick.
It's one of my favourite movies ever.
I got a story for you.
Ooh, terrifying.
Jerry Lewis and Lamb Chop.
Lamb chops. Oh, it's Joe Dante's Explorers.
Joe Dante.
Classic.
Oh, because I could see it. It was like that.
Damn.
What is that? And I had to squeeze in here and get. That's it.
Classic.
Yes. Got some tapes in Canberra already. Visible Kid. So now I can display both sides. It's a double-sided jacket. And another copy of Explorers.
Win.
Awesome. Coming up next on Video Hoarders.
Zach,
Rob, good to see you, mate.
welcome to Video Hoarders.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming on this very special episode.
One of the things to think about the Astra is that, you know, it's a whole experience. So the seats are part of the experience, the atmosphere is part of the experience, and when you come here, you buy a ticket for that experience. Welcome to the smallest bio box in Melbourne. These are your 35mm and 70mm projectors. The fact that we still have this sort of single screen entity which has operated since 1936 and people are coming to it habitually, that's what I think everyone's always had a very deep passion about, is preserving its legacy.